Hi guys, my name is Aaron and this is my show and tell presentation. Today I'm going to be showing you this um, Mayan calendar. As you can see, it has a bunch of little details and there's a lot of history behind it. But I'm just going to tell you like a few little snippets of it. Sorry for the nouns. But anyway, like a lot of people used to say that this calendar was the one that predicted like the future, saying that doomsday was on 2012. And now they're saying that it's 2020 and that they supposedly made a wrong prediction, but it's actually not true. This specific calendar, I don't know if you already know like the history of how the Europeans and like the Spaniards came to their cities and took their gold, exchanging it for mirrors and all of that. So for me, I like the silver. It's a little necklace. I've been having it for a big minute, but I would find it very ironic to be wearing a gold necklace and for it to represent the Mayan culture when their gold was, stolen from them. So for me, I like the silver, and that's just like my personal opinion on it. So as you can see, like it is made up of like 3 interlockings. Well, there's a lot in there. But for the most part, it's only 3 of them, representing like the months, the years, and like time. So a little fun fact about it is like, the culture. Well, let me tell you about something a little bit about the culture. I really like not just the Mayan calendar, but I would say like the entire culture. Just because of like their architecture, their archaeological sites that they have all around the place down in South America, and just the Mayan cities. If you haven't had a chance, there's this movie called Apocalypto, and it really emphasizes like some of the things that they used to do, which is like there's some gore in there, but the movie's really great. Till this day, some of the cities are still being discovered. They also have like a very complicated system of hieroglyphics, so it is very hard to understand like what it is trying to say. As you can see, like this one has like a lot of details, and I'm pretty sure like they're not accurate, but it's like a little representation of what it can show. But yeah, just the Mayan culture, like their hieroglyphics, they're very hard to translate, and to this day, I don't believe that they have found like what the actual meaning of them are, just because like many of them, I wouldn't say disappeared, but they disappeared throughout the years. But there is still some small towns and I wouldn't say towns that still exchange that culture, but they are a little hard to get to or to get by. A little fun fact, they loved chocolate, the Mayan culture, and they also used to write a ton of books. That's a little fun fact. They used to write a whole bunch of books, but the Europeans, when they came over, they burned most of them. But yeah, that's just a little history. I personally, I've been having this necklace for a little while, and I just find it really interesting as to like how many things we can find out or exchange from like this culture. My next item would be, it's very simple. It's also silver with a few it's kind of like it's a 2-tone design. It's just it's an eagle pocket watch. It's a little vintage timepiece. Although it doesn't work, I still find it very cool, especially because it is a collectible, by the way, or that's what they say at least. The reason I like this one and why I want to show it is because this kind of like symbolizes my grandparents. I find it very ironic because they also had one as well. I think this belonged, I got it at a garage sale, but this used to belong to somebody in the Marines, if I'm correct. The eagle is a little gold eagle, and everything else is just silver. But I don't know if you've seen the movie Alice in Wonderland. There's this little piece where it says that you can't really stop time, and when time stops ticking, just I guess life stops. So for me, I find it really special, just because I lost one of my grandparents right before Christmas a few years back, and they had the same one. So theirs is not working and mine is not working. So I just found it really interesting as to how them and I used to exchange, and now that they are not, that they're no longer with me, time has stopped ticking. But yeah, I just wanted to show this. My grandma, well, it was my grandma that passed away. She was really religious, and so for me to exchange this with her, I really found it really special. And so this is one of the items that I've really treasured, and I wouldn't say it symbolizes her, but it's just one of the items that I really do like about, well, that I just like in general. And then this would be the other one. So yeah, that would be it for my show and tell presentation.